Welcome back, Z-Freaks. Today's video is an overview of the upcoming Packcode GLORY. So stay tuned and I'll have that coming right up for you. Finally, new Zenonzard cards. Forbidden cards were mostly overshadowed by Battle Spirits cards, and Heroic Masquerade, while amazing, is a twist on Kamen Rider and not entirely original. But Glory? Oh boy, these cards look amazing. The set releases with 100 cards, and 9 more will be added in a few weeks. No collabs, no alternate cards, all brand new Zenonzard cards. And with new cards come new mechanics and archetypes, as well as support for older archetypes. So let's get into the review. Glory introduces several new mechanics for players to explore. When advancing is a new ability timing that activates when a minion is moved from the base to the field. This new ability has a lot of synergy with the upcoming Force of Temptation Chiron, which rewards you for moving from base to field. If you take advantage of the Chiron Force, you won't fall behind in mana for using when advancing abilities. Glory also introduces a new class called Legion. The Color Legion minions have no specified cost, and have abilities related to the force you choose, so they can go into any deck regardless of the color. Also, Arcana players will appreciate the new Color Legion minion, as they each have a class that support the Evoker-based minions from Evolve. Elf players might appreciate a new card being added to their arsenal. There are also magic cards that can be used in any deck with Legion minions. You can use any color of Legion mana to pay for these magic, so these can be used to give your deck some versatility. I guess these Legion minions and magic are meant to be used in the 100 Shields game mode due to their versatility in any deck. The Legion minions seem to be a rogue group led by Artegal, roamer of the battlefield. With Artegal being a wildland card, he can go into any deck along with your Legion minions to increase their power. Not only that, Artegal can cause an Anomaly, a new ability introduced in Glory. This causes a different ability depending on the force you chose, making him a perfect choice to include with your Legion minions. Everyone gets a copy of Artegal for free, so you can experiment with different force and Legion combinations from the jump. We get 2 new archetypes in Glory, Duelist and Vampire. Duelist is a red archetype. They each have a unique ability that sends the guard to your base when destroyed. Then, they use abilities that take advantage of having Duelists in your base, like minus BP for each Duelist, or moving multiple Duelists from base to field to rush your opponent. I can't wait to try these awesome new cards. Vampires, you guessed it, are purple. These vampires are bloodthirsty, and they'll take their own player's life to satiate their hunger and gain a bonus for doing so. There are also cards that gain bonuses when you damage yourself, as well as cards that heal your life to keep you healthy. Don't let them get too greedy. Glory is bringing support for older classes into play. Tribal, Angel, Artist, and Soldier classes will finally make their glorious entry into the metagame. Tribal-based minions come ready for battle, all sporting 1 DP and encouraging aggressive tactics. Use the boss monster Leon and Beastly Swing to overrun your opponent. Angels look like masters of combat, and they're able to control the board with their abilities. Angelic Strike puts you in a position to control the game from turn 1, and Holly makes it impossible for your opponent to block favorably. Artists seem to be a very entertaining archetype. They have cards that generate magic, help you cast magic easier, and reward you for using magic. Ellie can fetch any magic card from your deck when summoned, and summon dragon tokens at the end of the turn for each magic you've cast. The Soldier class gear up with arms boost before heading into battle. Not only does DO2 Ryusei look freaking awesome, his ability is awesome as well. He enters the field already equipped and ready to go, and even buffs your other super soldiers. It seems like white this time is going to be the most popular. These effects are super fast and super strong. Now let's take a look at some of the tools Glory gave to each of the colors. Each color has a 9-cost legend that becomes easier to summon if your forces are destroyed. You have to watch out for these. Getting 9 costs worth of stats and abilities dropped on you for 3 mana can be devastating. Each archetype also got a legendary magic card that levels up on the first cast. The level 1 gives your player an ability that gives their respective archetype an ability that helps it flow smoothly, and then levels up. Then you can use the level 2 version of the magic to help close out the game. Each of these cards also have a way to search for it, so you can get your magic cast as soon as possible. Now I want to go over a couple of cards that stood out to me in Glory. I don't think that there are any generic staples in this set, so I'll go over a card in each color that I found to be interesting. Resonance of the Gems is an amazing card. It does so many things for just 3 mana. It'll typically always be useful as well, so it won't be a dead card at any stage of the game. If you have the Chiron Force, this card can be cast for 1 red mana, which is pretty attractive.
Gargantuan Gust is another defensive option for yellow decks. This card allows you to return an opponent's attacking minion to their hand without targeting it, which means it can get around a resistance effect. This is a card you're going to have to watch out for when playing against a yellow deck.
Carrier Swan sets your soldier deck up for success. We all saw how consistent Mizel made the mass decks, so I believe that Carrier Swan will carry the white deck. Sage the Forest Healer seems to be a great card for green decks. It can be searched with Jack and summoned for cheaper if you're behind. The life gain ability is also really strong, and he has amazing stats with Pierce to boot. Being a dragon also makes this card a little more attractive. Stan the Jester might have some OTK potential. Blue can easily make this unblockable with magic and cast a lot of magic to boost his BP into 1-hit kill range. Sheldon OP. The Menace is a neat card. It searches your vampire spell to get the wheels turning, and when you retreat her to base, you can destroy a minion with cost of 4 or lower. For 3 mana, this ability is really strong. Wanda is interesting to me. This card being a colorless base minion makes it a lot less valuable, but her ability can set you up for a win by ruining your opponent's ability to react to your plays. This card probably won't make it into any standard deck, but I'll absolutely grab this in the 100 Shields game mode if it shows up. Glory brings a few neutral options for us to counter the current metagame. Goblin Archer and Lower Arrows can prevent your opponent's minions from getting multiple attacks off. And Dragon Newt Swordsman is an inexpensive way to destroy a hard cost minion that came out too early. There's going to be plenty to explore with the release of Glory, and I can't wait to see what new decks and strategies these cards bring to the game. Be sure to tune in to my upcoming Glory live stream. If you subscribe, you won't miss it. If you like this video, I have more just like it on the screen, so check those out as well. Leave a comment letting me know which deck you're interested in trying. See all the Z Freaks in the next video. Later.